Okay, team. All right, let's get started. It is Thursday, February 11th. And this week, what I want to go over for our topic is client support and client weekly support. Okay. And Sarah, I know you're just getting started and your clients are going to start week 2 this next week, and we'll follow along with that pattern. But basically what it comes down to is each week we check in with our clients. Okay, we make those phone calls on week 2, we make those phone calls on week 3, week 4, etc. Hi, Julie.
Hi, sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I just got started and we're just talking about client support and like weekly calls, because what I want to focus on is weekly calls. Last week, I know we talked about the daily text.
Yes.
We have a brand new client starting. And Anna, I can touch on that with you.
Okay.
I think you might have missed it last week, but I can touch on that with you. But basically what we're doing is when a client starts, we send them these fun texts their first week. And I've got a lot of you are using them now. And a lot of you have gotten great response from your clients. Your clients are excited. It's good support and they're loving that. So that's good. I like it. Do you guys all agree? I mean, is it been good for your clients? Sean, have you used it yet for any of your clients?
Yeah, I've done 1 or 2. Most of the time I just call, but I have sent text.
Because I think a lot of your clients were already up and going. And Julie, I know you've used it. Kara's liking it. Kara, she's in like her first week of coaching right now, so she's enjoying it. But anyway, but once they're through their first week, then what we want to do is, start those weekly calls. Well, sometimes it kind of gets to a point where you're like, you feel like you're calling them each week, and you're like, hey, how's it going? And they'll tell you their weight loss. And then, then it goes beyond that, where you're like, well, what were your non-scale victories? Or maybe they had a week and they're struggling and blah, blah, blah. It's a typical conversation that we have with our client. But I feel like health coaches would take Shape for Life. Here Dr. Anderson has taught us all the healthy habits, eating right, exercising, getting active, sleeping better, working on less stress, all those healthy habits. And we have the the Habits of Health book to give our clients to work on that. But as coaches, we should be touching on that because, that beginning call, whenever we're getting them set up on program, we're asking them all that stuff. Like, hey, what's your exercise look like? How much sleep are you getting per night? What's your stress like? We're asking them all that in the beginning, but we need to continue to layer on those healthy habits, okay? So now what I have done is I have created a document, and I will pull it up real quick so you guys can see. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Can everybody see that? Okay, good. Okay, so basically, and I'm going to update this, and I'm going to email it out to everybody tomorrow. But basically what it does is it just walks through the steps of a client's program, their first 6 weeks on program, okay? So it kind of goes over the questions, what to ask them those first 4 days, hey, what was your lean and green, blah, blah, blah. But then it goes beyond that. And so it says, week 2, it touches on what questions to ask them. How are your energy levels? How's your meal program going? Now we want to start working on the habits of health. Week 3, we're going to touch on, activity and working on referrals. And I'm going to update this because this is old, to be honest with you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to update it so that you can print this off. You can put it in your client binder. And each week when you're making your client calls, boom, pull this out. You've got all the questions to ask them to go through to be able to touch on all the healthy habits. And you're going to really support them really well as their coach. Okay? You're going to learn a lot about them because I feel it's important. And as you're going through these first 6 weeks of someone's program, that's the most crucial time for them. Once they're past 6 weeks, they're going. I mean, they're in it. They're doing it. They're great. But I feel like the first 6 weeks really need to layer on them well. And this just lays it all out for you. So you don't have to memorize anything. You don't have to be thinking about anything. You just print this off, have it in your client binder, pull it out. If Debbie's on week 3, okay, what are you enjoying about the program so far? Are you getting compliments from those at work? Boom, there's a chance to layer on referrals. You know, how many ounces of water are you drinking a day? You know, just going back and touching on those things. Encouraging them to get on a support call. You know, it just kind of goes over everything. Just lays it out there for you. And you will find as you're coaching your clients over these 6 weeks and asking them all these questions, you're going to develop a really good relationship with them. And as they're answering all these questions, then that's going to start to touch on their life and, you know, and the rest of their trilogy. Okay. And, you know, if they're saying, oh, I'm exhausted because I'm not getting any sleep because I'm working long hours at the office and I hate my job, and boom, 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 ding, ding, ding. You know, there's someone that's looking for a better life, you know, that you can offer coaching to. So what this does is client contact steps. It's going to help you coach your clients each week. You're going to become a really good coach. You know, you're going to become a better coach because you're going through their whole life. You don't need to, this isn't any deep knowledge. I mean, these are basic questions. Hey, how much sleep are you getting per night? We'll have a lot of people that have sleep apnea. How's that going? No, are you getting good rest? And it's just going to touch on all that. And I just feel that's important. So yeah, so hopefully this document will help, and you guys will have a lot of fun with it. You'll learn a lot about your clients, and then you guys will become really awesome, top-notch coaches. You know what I'm saying? And then by the end of it, I didn't show you, but the end of the 6 weeks, then that's when we're going to go over their well-being evaluation. You'll see that a lot in Take Shape for Life. You'll see that a lot on our team. And basically what that well-being evaluation does is they take it and it lays out their trilogy and their score so that they can see like how they score in their life. So like their healthy mind portion might be really crappy. They're like, oh my God, I am like mentally unstable. Or they'll fill out the financial part and then they're like, oh my God, I'm poor. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, you know? And so what that well-being evaluation does is it lays out what their life looks like right now. And then as the coach, then what we'll do is we'll go in and layer on them, and I'll help you guys with all that, with those steps, okay? Any questions?
No.
Does it make sense?
Yep.
So just print that off, and you guys can start using it on Monday.
I was planning
With
on
your
sending
client
Neva
calls.
in
Okay.
tomorrow still to daycare.
You gonna email it tonight?
I was planning on sending Neva.
Do what?
You email that tonight?
Huh?
No, because I
Yeah.
have so much shit to do, and there's
Yeah.
this is quality training right here. You guys know I cuss. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, tonight
Little
I
treat
have
bags.
other obligations, and so I don't know if I'm gonna be up late enough to do it.
That's fine.
But I will get it out tomorrow though, so that you guys can start using it next week.
That'll work.
And one more thing that, I mean, Sean, I know you're new. Sierra, you're new. You haven't done this yet. But for like Anna and Julie, remember, and Dan, and Kristen down there, remember that when your client reaches week 2, okay, they have their first weigh-in. I'll put this on the sheet so you remember.
Okay.
But when they weigh in for week 1, you know, they do their first week, they're all pumped up. Then say, hey, I really want to introduce you to my coach, Laura, so that, you know, she would love to celebrate you and your success and hear how you're doing. She's been great for me, and she's just extra help for you. Because if you get hold of me, then you've got her to be able to reach out to. And they'll say, yeah, that's great. And then I'll be able to meet them, layer on them, you know, help them with their
I
trilogy.
gotta take my contacts out.
And as you allow me to help you do that, then you'll start to see how I develop more coaches. Okay.
Okay.
And like I said, Sean, Sierra, you guys are just in your first, I know all your clients right now because I'm helping you with them. But,
Yeah.
you know, Anna, Julie, Kristen, as your clients reach week 2, then set up those client success calls with me. Okay. Julie, we've done some together too. Kristen, I'm done with all you guys. So, okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, one more thing. Okay, so you know how we have our secret Facebook page, and when people reach milestones and we're like, oh, such and such lost 20 pounds this week, and such and such lost 30. And we post like this big post of everybody who made milestones. You guys know what I'm talking about? Sean, Sarah, you might not, but Julie. Okay, in my opinion, I think we should quit that. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot to keep up with, and it's too much. And I started doing that a long time ago. I don't know why. It's just too much. So everybody, you don't need to do that. But I mean, if you want to give someone a shout out for reaching a milestone or doing something awesome, then definitely do that. That's the whole purpose of the page. But don't feel like you need to keep up with everybody and so-and-so reached 20, so-and-so reached 30, because it's just too much. It's too much to keep up with. And then if you forget about somebody, then their feelings are hurt because they're like, I reached 10 pounds and you didn't post about me. And it's just too much. And we want to keep this simple, okay? Basically, all you guys need to be focusing on is your daily text when you're getting your clients started, coaching them really well every week, and you're going to develop awesome clients. You're going to become a better coach, and then what that's going to do is it's just going to explode because all your clients are going to be doing so awesome. They're going to be out there inspiring people left and right. Then they're going to be changing lives. You're going to have more coaches want to come on and help you guys. It's going to be a lot of fun, but you can just keep it simple with the text and just coaching your clients weekly with my document I'm going to send you. Okay? All right. Cool. Well, hopefully you guys like it. I'll send it to you tomorrow. Like I said, print it off. If you have any questions, then let me know. But, enjoy using it this next week as you do your client calls. And then I'm not sure what the topic is for next Thursday yet. We have our ladies' night that I'm having here at my house. So I'll probably just do a recording of something fun. And I'll send it out to everybody next Thursday. Is there anything you guys want to request me going over or training on? Anything that you're hung up on or struggling with?
Not right now.
I'll think of something. There's always something. Are these little 20-minute bursts of training? Is it good? You guys like them?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, awesome. All right, guys, well, that's it for tonight. I'll stop the recording.